Am I the asshole for having a son with my late boyfriend's son?
Wait, a son? There's got to be a big ass age gap with this.
My boyfriend unfortunately passed away before we were able to have any children. He did, however, have children with his wife. I've never met his children until after he passed, but I did know his wife very well, if you know what I mean.
What?
I currently have 11 children with a few different fathers. I pretty much only see them at parties or when they come to my celebrity events. Well, I recently got a fertility massage from a guy named Alexander. I ended up inviting him over later and we hit it off right away. And later on, the pregnancy test came back positive. I don't feel that bad seeing as his dad passed away a long time ago and I never knew Alex before this and we're both adults. I plan on letting Alexander and his family raise the baby after it's born, just like all my other fathers of my children do. His mom seems kind of upset, so I gotta wonder, am I the asshole?
What the fuck did I just hear?
How old is this woman is my question.
Stop saying asshole. I'm saying a predatory asshole too.
That story was cross-posted from r/am I the asshole Sims. So the game The Sims.
Am I wrong for ignoring my childhood friend after she ditched me on my wedding? I, 29 female, got married recently. I had been planning my wedding for a long time and had 10 bridesmaids as I did not want to leave any of my closest friends or cousins out. I did not want it to be financially draining for anyone, so I bought all of their bridesmaids' dresses. One of my childhood best friends, let's call her Leah, was also my bridesmaid. I had switched 3 flights to be there for her wedding and then returned just the day after as I was not able to take time off work but did all of my bridesmaid duty and made sure I was there for her wedding no matter what. But when it came time for my wedding, she wasn't getting very involved in the planning but would leave random messages for me from time to time to show her excitement. I just assumed that she was really busy and did not think much of it. I was a bit shocked and hurt when she did not show up for my bachelorette. My sister and my maid of honor told me that she had asked each and every one of my bridesmaids about their date of convenience and budget before planning my bachelorette, and Leah had confirmed her presence but dropped out last minute saying she had an important work meeting. I believed her till I found out that she was actually out on a cousin's trip on the same date. This really pissed me off and I confronted her. She never gave a proper explanation and just became really defensive. I left the matter there as I did not want to ruin my wedding and chose to give her the benefit of the doubt. I had a grand music night a day before my wedding. She was there for it and everything seemed normal. The next day in the morning when I called all my bridesmaids to my room for the final bridal entry practice, I found out that Leah had already left because she needed to attend another wedding. I was very upset. I was anyway in the bridal mode and it really affected my mood. I also had to make some last minute changes to the bridal entry. Later when I confronted her after the wedding, she wasn't apologetic at all. She simply told me that she also had to attend her husband's cousin's wedding and since she was already there for one wedding related event, it shouldn't be a big deal that she missed my actual wedding since I would anyway be busy on the day of my wedding and wouldn't get time to interact with anyone. I asked her why she did not tell me this earlier. I wouldn't have bought her the bridesmaid dress and wouldn't have planned things keeping her in mind. She said that she did not want to upset me and thought it's best if she leaves without telling anyone so that she is not emotionally manipulated into staying. Since then, I have been avoiding her. I had a lot of love for her, but I just feel so betrayed that all of the love seems to have evaporated. Some people think that I'm being petty and I should just forgive her. So, am I wrong? We go so out of our way for people that we care about, just for them not to care about us in the same way. And you don't need that energy. Don't waste your energy on that. Focus on the people who are there for you. You thought she would show up for you when you needed her, but she didn't. So you drop her like a fly. That's it. She doesn't seem genuinely happy for you. She put her husband's cousin's wedding over her friend's wedding. A close friend enough to be a bridesmaid. Speaks volumes on the relationship.
Am I the a-hole for not wanting my sister at my wedding since she's in a wheelchair and will take up all of the spotlight? Settle down! I won't have any dilly-dallying on my courtroom. My sister, 26, has been on and off out of the hospital. I'm gonna call my sister Anna. Anna got cancer when she was 15 and was able to beat it. Amazing. Ever since, she's been having growths. And anytime one appears, we are worried about the cancer coming back. My issue is that she always makes these announcements that she's going to go to the doctors again at the worst times. Okay. At the beginning, I thought it was just bad timing, but it has happened so many times when I hit a milestone. I see. My graduations, my birthdays, my engagement party. Out of curiosity, does she do any of these announcements at other family engagements, or is it just reserved for engagements and family gatherings in which you are the center of attention? Anytime she makes an announcement, she needs to go back to the hospital. My whole family will flock to her. This is a toughie because it's not like she's pretending to have cancer and health problems. It's not her fault that she's sick. I just think maybe there's a time and a place. God, but then how do you, it's like, how do you time an announcement like that, I've had my birthday dinner turn into my relatives flocking to her for the whole night. I had a dinner party to announce my wedding date for my relatives. It was going so great and it was a fun time until Anna told mom she needed to go back to the hospital. Soon, everyone forgot about the reason for the dinner party and it was quiet. Ooh. My aunt even stepped in to do a prayer for Anna. Another event was taken over. I went low contact with her after that. She was invited to the wedding and it is in 2 weeks. I learned today she is in an on and off wheelchair from my mom/Anna. Anna, I don't know which one it is. I don't know. Kind of sucks for her, man. Have we talked to her about this? Have you told her maybe, there's time and a place to announce these things and maybe family gatherings in which, you're trying to celebrate a milestone in your life might not be the appropriate time to bring it up. She will need to take the wheelchair in just in case for the wedding. Okay, so she's going to be in a wheelchair at the wedding. I asked if the rest of the family was informed and she told me no. I told both of them they need to inform them. They told them they don't want to worry them and won't do that. Okay, so then they're just gonna all see her in a wheelchair at your wedding and be like, oh no, she's in a wheelchair. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why can't she let them know beforehand? Why is she only worried about not worrying them? She's gonna worry them either way, but why can't we let them worry before the wedding so they're aware of the situation so it's not just like a boom, here's the bomb drop, I'm in a wheelchair. I've had enough and told them you need to tell them before my wedding. Again, a no. Okay, that's weird to me. I then informed them that Anna is not invited. This started a huge argument about how I'm a dick, and my point is I'm sick of her stealing the spotlight. That's what will happen if she rolls in with a wheelchair. Edit, I'm gonna do a mass blast to all my relatives saying she is in a wheelchair and unsure if she will be able to make it to my wedding. Keep my sister in their thoughts and prayers. I'm getting ahead of this. Clever girl. This is tough. She's sick at the end of the day. That's super, super sad. It's an impossible situation to give my opinion on because I've never been in a situation like this. Trying to empathize with both parties. Genuinely curious to know how you guys feel. Reddit has made a decision. Let's look at the comments. You need to sit down with your parents privately and in person if possible. Explain calmly you love your sister, but she's using her health situation to hijack every event in your life. Give the examples you gave us and every single example you can recall. Again, I'm curious if she does these announcements only on days where you are the center of attention, or is it something that she doesn't reserve for just your achievements and milestones in your life? Explain that like them, you're concerned about her health, but you would like your wedding day to focus on you and your fiance. It's one day, a wedding is supposed to be a happy day and it should be about the couple. This is extremely important to you and you're asking them to not just comply, but back you up. Explain that you've asked her to inform everyone of her wheelchair use and that she refused. You asked her not to make this day about her and she's signaling that she will not honor your request. After trying to come to a compromise, you and your fiance have decided if she cannot stop herself from springing this and continuing to demand everyone's attention at an inappropriate time, your wedding, that it's best she doesn't attend. It's been 11 years. Her situation is sad, but it's obvious that she's leveraged it and continues to manipulate everyone. You're not the a-hole. Okay, noted. OP has responded to this and she said, you know what the sad part is? At one point I could say I loved her with all my heart and now I can't. It's a weird feeling to feel your love for someone turn to disdain. That is just such a complicated feeling because on the one hand, I'm I don't know, why don't you seem more sad about your sister being sick? It must be so hard to deal with. I would like to say that I empathize, but I have never dealt with anything like this, so I'm gonna leave it to the people of Reddit to give this ruling. My sister did all the same things to me. My wedding day, she was admitted to the hospital and not sure if she'd be able to come. My baby shower, she announced she'd eloped. It was always something, but I hate attention on me, so I never got upset. I went no contact with her 5 years ago, and I have never known so much peace. I do know something about people who purposefully sabotage other people's happy days and events in which they are not the center of attention. Being the center of attention does get addicting. Being someone that constantly has things going wrong in their lives it does get addicting when everybody seems to come to the rescue and, console them and all of this stuff. I don't know if you can apply it here because I've never dealt with a situation like this, but I'm curious to know if you have. I had a friend whose sister-in-law purposely during a friend's baby shower. Like, the sister-in-law even said afterwards she did it to ruin her party. Oh, geez Louise. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to everybody. Reddit has dubbed this person not the a-hole. As always, I want to know what you guys think. For me, majority rules. Curious to know what you think.
My ex-girlfriend got revenge on me, and I'm so broken.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I, male 25, have been with my ex-girlfriend Carly, female 23, for nearly 10 years. We were high school sweethearts and we had a good relationship up until she completed college. Adulthood has been putting a strain on our relationship, so bills and finding sustaining jobs has been a challenge. We started arguing a bunch and just started overall being annoyed with each other's existence.
Okay.
Cool. We weren't sleeping in the same room, let alone being intimate. It was a tough time, to say the least. We tried therapy, and I felt like it wasn't working. I honestly wanted to be done, but I couldn't break up with her because we lived together, and she helped me get out of debt. So I did something horrible, and I started cheating on her with her childhood best friend.
What? Okay. Well, yes. I don't know how to bring up like an adult that I don't think we should be together. So your best friend I started fucking.
I thought she would never find out, and my gosh, was I wrong.
What do you mean they were never gonna what?
My gosh?
My goodness.
I'm really getting caught up on the details, but my gosh is written in there. Yeah.
My gosh.
My gosh, what I was wrong.
What an oopsie doopsie.
Yeah, it's so funny. Yesterday afternoon, I came home and she wanted to talk, and without hesitation, she jumped straight into it and asked me point blank if I was cheating on her. And I, of course, tried to lie, and she just started laughing and says, I knew you weren't going to admit it, but now I'm going to give you I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt, so now I just feel less guilty. I just confessed to her, and she just looked at me and didn't have any expression nor speak. When I finished, she just laughs and told me, and I would never forget it. Honestly, it's fine, because Louis was over last weekend, and we had a great time.
Oh.
My heart dropped to my stomach because Louis is my big brother.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, this tea is piping hot,
is
bro.
Some fucking piping fucking hot. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, I don't want to be friends with anyone in this scenario.
I just
Jesus
thought it was
Christ.
a low blow on Carly, given she knew how insecure I was about my brother. He's the golden child and literally always did things 10 times better than me. Batman couldn't get that shit out of me. If my brother fucked my fucking partner and I said he always does things 10 times better than me.
I wouldn't say that publicly, yeah.
Never ever would I say that.
Well, that's pretty fucking wild.
You just admitted he's better at sex than you.
Yeah, but yeah, fucking Jesus.
You fucking dumbass. On the internet.
On the fucking internet,
It's
dude.
never gonna go away. I'm starting to have some sort of relationship with him, not true. And meanwhile, she can just drop her friend. So it's not as bad. My chest and heart has been hurting so much since I found out, and I'm so broken. I know I was wrong for cheating first, but if she knew, why didn't she just break up with me first? I called out of work because I feel like cutting up.
Rich. That's kind of rich coming from you, man.
Why didn't you break up with her?
Yeah, come on.
Edit. I did not intend for this to be a viral post. I'm just extremely hurt, and I get I fucked up. Also, yes, I know she did because she offered video proof, and my brother has been dodging my calls. I'm going actually insane right now, and all you people are just obsessed with kicking me while I'm down, and it's fucked up. Like, why'd
you post it on the fucking internet? Wait, okay.
I don't fucking post it then, dumbass. Like, I get it. Lol. So funny. She won. Good for her. Also, with the debt, she helped me pay it off. She just did it from her inheritance. I didn't ask her. If she asked for the money back, I will be willing to set up some payment arrangement with her. So she chose to have her own inheritance from whoever the fuck died in her
Yeah.
family, help you out of debt, and you pay her back by cheating on her with her best friend.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for telling my sister her haircut isn't some big achievement?
Yes. Oh my God, I want to read this one so bad now.
My dad died unexpectedly and relatively young. My youngest sister was 3 at the time. Her hair was a lot like his. It's super curly. Because of this, our mom did a lot to maintain it. Growing up, mom would spend hours on my sister's hair, and each morning was dedicated to the two of them in the bathroom, with my sister screaming and crying because brushing it through it was long and unpleasant.
Feel that.
Up until she was 13, mom insisted on washing and styling my sister's hair. She never let her cut it or dye it. When someone suggested getting it trimmed while they were kicked out of the house. I won't lie, mom was controlling at times, but I thought we all knew it was because of grief and memory of our dad. Well, mom died, and the first thing my sister did was get her hair chopped incredibly short and dyed. She sent myself and my siblings a picture of her new haircut with the caption, Sharon, our mom, always said I was going to grow my hair down to my butt. Not anymore. I thought it was my sister's way of grieving, but now she mentions it a lot, like asking how pissed do you think mom would be if she saw my hair this short. I told her after the 5th comment to stop acting like her haircut was some big achievement. It's not. Millions of people get haircuts, and she should know her hair was important to mom because it reminded her of dad. She said she wasn't supposed to be Sharon's doll or replacement of their dad.
Truth.
She should have been her own person. If I
Yes.
can't respect that, she doesn't need me. If I can't respect that, she doesn't need me in her life. Am I the asshole?
Yes.